Greetings and welcome back, everyone, to Pillars of Eternity and to Kaid Nu. I tried to correct myself and made the same mistake again. It's doubly hard. As I mentioned in a couple of episodes ago, I believe, Caer is the Welsh word for fortress. So Caed Nua, which is basically, from what I've seen, a fortress, just makes more sense as Caer Nua in my brain. Oh, my lord. Right, we're going to have a quick camp, as I mentioned in the last episode. We're going to use up one of our camp supplies. I know not everyone needed it, but Glyndŵr is pretty low on health, and as we've seen, occasionally Glyndŵr is required to do a bit of... Ooh.
What do you make of it so far?
Okay. But as I was saying, Glyndŵr sometimes has to take on the responsibility of tanking, though perhaps Canna will be able to do that from now on. I'm not sure. Right, well, what does Glyndŵr think about the Deerwood? Let's have a think of this. These people are lunatics now. How can you tell I'm not a local? I don't have much time to think this sites. I think there's trouble brewing. I think Glyndŵr believes that. That seems to be a constant in these parts. If it isn't trouble with the Glanfathans, it's trouble amongst the Deerwoodians themselves. I find it strange that people surrounded by enemies should tear at each other so. Yeah, that's a fair point, Connor. They're a rather refreshing bunch otherwise, I think. I've whiled away an hour or two talking to the regulars in one tavern or another, and everyone from the merchant to the servant has an opinion to share. Sounds like quite a lot of the pubs I've been to, actually. Right, Now then, we are full on health, which is good. We still have a bonus, Labourer's Resting, Mechanics +1 and Perception +1, so let's put this to effect. Let's make sure that we're stealthed, because we don't know what's going to be around the corner. We want to have a look for all levers, and especially traps, actually. Rightio, okay, it's an interesting place. Let's get into our regular battle formation. There we go. Now, Glyndŵr. Yes, with your stilettos out, let's have a poke around. In fact, actually, I'm going to double check something. Kana, have you got better stealth than Glyndŵr? He's got stealth 3. Stealth 3. Stealth 3. Stealth 2. Stealth 2. Aloth and Kana, you're letting us down. Damn it, we almost had a full group who were as good as each other at being stealthed. Anything in here? Yes, I can have a look at something. The sour odours of rancid grain and spoiled fruit permeate the air, dust, and something or other. Let me expand that up, actually. Dust and rusted utensils cover the countertop. No, that's not so good. Right, what else can we find? Anything around here? It appears to be stairs going up. Rats skitter among the broken stairs. How about over here, then? Nothing? That's not a bad thing. No news is good news, as the saying goes. But there does appear to be one more room that we can investigate. And I would have expected another room over there, but apparently whoever built this place has no mind for symmetry. Ah, my lord. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got something at the very least. What do we have there? Glyndŵr, don't do that. The shelves creak under the books. Many of the covers are mottled with mildew. Oh, no! Protect the books! I mean, true, as a chanter, you possibly don't have much time for this whole written language thing. It's more of an oral tradition with us, but still. Cobwebs bind the remains of a broken alembic and cracked mortar, and various shattered and bottles and vials on the table. Oh, so this is an alchemist area here. There's the Athanor, I imagine. I don't see... This isn't a very well-stocked alchemy lab, honestly. And where's the magic circle on the floor? How can you pray to the gods if you have no magic circle? Newbies! My lord. Glyndŵr obviously doesn't understand this sort of stuff, not being the alchemical sort himself. But I imagine if I'd taken Aloth in there, he'd have had a heart attack. He would have been completely dismayed. I assume Aloth understands alchemy. He might not, come to think of it. I really should check out my characters a little bit more and find out what skills they're better at, rather than just assuming that the wizard is an alchemist as well. Alright, let's find out what goes down here. It would be especially funny, though, if we found out that Eder actually has a penchant for mixing of brews. Alright, I think this was the last place that we had that we could go. Yes, it was. Alright then, there's bound to be something interesting here. Hopefully, Neowald. Ideally. The Old Watcher. Okay, we've got a quest update. Let's check that out. Enter the keep. Kaid Nua is impressive in size, but little else. The keep is in complete disrepair rather. But if old Mayorwald is still lord of this place, then I am likely to find him within. The keep seems abandoned. There are spirits here, as there were in Gilded Vale. Creatures, too. It seems I will have to explore further if I am to find answers. Ye cats. What has happened to old Mayorwald? That is the question. Ooh, what? Clearly of Adiran make. They like their archways. Oh, do they? Fair enough. You know what? That is actually growing incredibly annoying. Let's just turn that off. Auto pause. Enemy spotted. No. But can I turn that off? There we are. We're not going to have enemy spotted. I will have pause on character death. I mean, obviously, because if it's gotten that far, I guess pausing doesn't matter anymore. Low endurance, yes. Just to make sure I'm aware. If something alphas me down really quickly, then it's good if we can pause. Low health, definitely. Weapon ineffective, no. They'll say something and I'll be drawn to that. Extraordinary defense. Well, no, you know what? Let's not. Hidden object found. No. Let's tone these down a little bit, because I definitely went overzealous with all of those. There we go. That should help a little bit more. Always save without asking, damn it. Right. Let's keep on the move.
They like their archways.
Their archways, I see. Right, well, we've got a phantom. We have also got a shadow. Now, I'm going to try something a little bit different this time. I am going to have Glindur and Kana engage. So I want to pause the game. Glindur, I want you to fire. Kana, I want you to fire. Let's see how this goes. Okay, hold up. I want you to move forward. There we go. You've drawn attention. Unfortunately, Glindur's pistol needs to be much closer to attack. Oh dear. That's not good. Right. Okay, well, I want you to get in. And you to get in a little bit. There we go. Now, Eder should be able to grab their attention, but I would like you to try and engage there. There we go. Now, Eder is going to be able to draw the attention of quite a few people. And it looks like Eder has actually got the Phantom as well, I believe, because Glindur doesn't have the spikes around his feet, so Glindur could move back, but I'm happy for him to engage with his stiletto. Now, Eder, what I would really like for you to do is knock that person down. Kana, how long is it going to take you? No, it's going to take you far too long to engage again. That's more of a initial strike weapon, I think, because of the enormous amount of time it takes to reload it. So from now on, you're going to re-engage like this and just move in. You guys focus on him. Let's get some of your one-shot abilities off. I'm going to wait for more things to get close. Perhaps these are... Well, no, I don't think they're going to be vessels. I think vessels only count for things that have a body, because they can be a vessel for a soul. Right. And again, we might be able to hit them all. There we go. Okay, that's one down. You're still... Oh, you're already activating it. There we go. Wonderful. Now knock this one down. There we are. Let's see. I'm not going to use your spells if I don't need to, I think. Just go for him instead. Oh, really? Damn it, I wasn't... Oh, so annoying. There we go. Now, attack the shadow, please. Actually, no, go for the Phantom. Now, unfortunately, Kana, I would rather you attack the person who is attacking you, generally speaking. Okay. Things are going a little bit faster now. Right. No. You continue attacking him. Eder, focus on the Phantom. Let's try and get this Phantom down.
Curses!
Curses, indeed! Oh dear. Kana killed a shadow. Target destroyed. Kana. Well done. Oh, does it do that for everyone who goes down? Oh, well, I might turn that off then. So that's just going to be annoying. Okay, we are up to 3 chants here. Why is Glindur not chanting? Oh well. However, you have your abilities, so we could do the raw. Let's go for these guys. Well, there. There we go. Now that phantom should be easy enough to go down. Right, you did kill him and it did pause again, so we're going to turn that off. So character death, unfortunately. We'll leave it at that. But there you go. Well done, guys. Very well done. We lost a little bit of health on Glindur there, but yes, on the whole, not too terribly bad. Indeed, I agree. Right, what have we got? The grey and brown pelts of mice flit between the boards. What else are we going to see? Oh, there's something over there. The brazier's chains are rigid with rust. Ooh, Whispers of Yenwood. Okay, a unique sword, one-handed. Okay, this will go to you, and I'm going to check that out. Let's have a quick look at this. Another unique weapon. You've already got two... Well, actually, no, you've already got two unique weapons. Is this a fast? It's average. Reliable, Slaying Spirit of Will, -3. Ooh, really? Let's actually have a look at this then. Whispers of Yenwood. Interrupt 0.5, which is average. Speed is average. Damage is 13 to 19 slash or pierce. Base 11 to 16 versus deflection. Reliable, plus 20% of grazes are converted to hits. Slaying Spirit, plus 5 accuracy against spirits, plus 25 damage against spirits. Of will, -3. So it actually reduces a character's will. Opposes attacks that are mentally based. So they're not going to be as good. You just spell that mentally paralyzes the target. It is defined by a character's class. Is that it affects someone else's will, or it is your will is dropped when you equip it? That is an important question. Its blade covered with graceful Glanfathan engravings, the Whispers of Yenwood was once the sword of the first Road Warden of Caed Nua. When the Earl of Yenwood appointed Caved Eodhart, the young lord feared the spirits that were rumoured to dwell under the young castle's foundation. He spent a sizable sum to have the black Emirian steel blade forged, shipped to the Eastern Reach for engraving by the Earl's Glanfathan slave artisans, and enchanted in New Dunrid. Caved is known to have used the sword in the Battle of Old Giran and to help the neighbouring Redricks suppress an uprising in Gilded Vale. But there is no recorded use of it in Caed Nua. Over time, Caved began to believe that the sword had been cursed by the Glanfathan artisans who decorated it. He confided in those close to him that he thought the spirits of the dead were speaking to him through the blade while he slept. One evening, against the pleas of his wife and soldiers, a maddened Caved carried the sword deep into the misty woods of Ir Glanfath. His body was never recovered, but the next Road Warden, the Earl assigned to Caed Nua, found in waiting for him on the throne in the keep's great hall. It's waiting for him, sorry. None of the soldiers could explain how the sword had appeared there. No Road Warden has carried the sword since that day. Wow, that's just begging us to use it, my lord! How could we not? Come on, this is awesome. It's a possibly cursed, definitely powerful weapon. How about you? I could give it to you for the sword and board. I could do... This is 19 to 27. A slow weapon, though. But I am definitely thinking about giving it to Glindur. Just because Glindur is more of an offensive fighter, in that he gets in there and doesn't really worry about defense, whereas you've got a better weapon for just all-out offense, and your sword and board is probably not going to be used as a result of that. It's a difficult choice. So I'd be giving up this, which has damage reduction. 11 to 16, 12 to 17. It's actually not that much better. No, actually it's not good enough to really change. So 15 to 21. Oh, actually, maybe that is better. Who has the... Well... Okay. No, we're going to swap it over and just hope that it doesn't drive you mad.
On your word.
Right, I would like you to swap back to your...
I'm here.
Gun. There we are. Everyone back in a group, and onwards. Right, what else are we going to find in here then? Anything else? We've got something down here. A door. Where's that go? Do we have a map that'll tell us? No, we don't. Okay, well, we'll move on then. How about over here? We do have something down here. Let's... Ooh, okay. Steward, as you come to the end of the Great Hall, you perceive an inviting warmth radiating from a grand throne wrought out of marble. Its masterful artistry out of place amidst the castle's more practical stonework. The veiled face of a woman is carved above the throne's backing, watching over the room with hollow eyes. As you approach, you feel the warmth fluctuate, as though stirring. A voice rings out from the carving, permeating the fortress through stone and air.
Another watcher in Cadnua, glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange happenstance.
I can only assume that it is the throne that is talking to us right now. My lord, okay. Unless this is Maywald. I'm looking for Maywald. Who's that? No, well, they haven't asked me a question. What would Glyndor be most shocked with? Well, I know this sounds stupid, but I just flat out just accepted. Oh yes, a talking throne. I feel that Glyndor probably would as well, since Glyndor actually lives in a world where that kind of thing, well, I assume that kind of thing happens. So I'm not going to be like, who's there? Oh my lord. Some trickery afoot. No. Glyndor is going to be like, oh yeah, talking throne. Oh, that's fine. I think Glyndor would be very curious. You know what I am?
One could hardly mistake it. You're burning like a candle. Of course, I also know what to look for. In any case, I assume you're here looking for Maywald?
Indeed I am. Any idea where I can find Maywald? Are you imprisoned in that throne? Yes, well, they don't actually sound like they're unhappy at all, and they are asking about Maywald. Okay, any idea where I can find Maywald?
I can feel his presence faintly somewhere deeper inside the keep. But he uses his gifts to confound me.
What?
And my senses are dulled while he does so. I only wish I could know his mind.
Okay, this is a little bit interesting. Okay, now I'm actually curious. Are you imprisoned in that throne? Because that's kind of thrown me off a little bit. Has Maywald put you there?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here.
Oh, fair enough.
The throne was brought up from the ruins. One of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul.
Oh, I see. So the throne is made of Ardra, and your soul now inhabits it. How curious.
Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it.
Okay.
There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
So, no one has any privacy in this place, because you can. I can imagine that would grow very tiresome. I can see why Maywald is using his gifts, whatever they may be, to confound you. Perhaps he wants a little bit of private time with a loved one. Tell me more about Maywald. For example, does he have a loved one?
He was a great man. He came here
Was.
one day,
Okay,
young,
that's telling.
with long hair and polished armor, and he banished the dark things that had come to lurk in this place after centuries of neglect. He could see the beauty of this place, the way it had been. So he claimed it for his own when no one else would take it. We worked together to restore it.
She speaks with a certain fondness, but that was a great man is a little bit telling.
But he began to grow distant some time ago. He
Okay.
never told me why. He retreated deeper and deeper into the keep, never leaving, sending servants for food, hiding himself from my sight. The restoration stopped. Now, to look at the place, you'd never know the progress we'd made. In most places, it's worse than it ever was. And all I can do is watch it crumble around me.
Oh, that's quite sad, actually. Well, I've got nothing else to say, so, well, farewell, I suppose.
Take care in your search. Many dangers lie in wait here.
Okay, thank you very much for the advice there, Steward. What do you got? More doors. So many doors. Okay, well, we're gonna
Let's see
be
what
stealthy again and have a poke around. What have we got in here? Ooh, we've got a chest. Fantastic. Are you watching me, Steward? Maybe you are. I tempted to leave you a gift, but no. No, I suspect I might need it. Can we have... do you have anything more to say? The Watcher returns. Well, one of them at least. Have you had any luck finding Meerwald? No, I'm afraid not.
Take care in your search. Many dangers lie in wait here.
Very well. Right, what have we got over there? There's a door somewhere else. Ooh, you guys, don't move that quickly.
Easy now.
Right, we've got a way up. We've got a... This is perhaps a way down there. I have no idea. Okay, well, we're going to go through the door that was just opened for us, since that seems to at least imply that we should go that way. What's this? The brazier's chains are rigid with rust. Oh, very well. Okay, that's a way down. Ah!
There's my little soldier.
Okay. Hello? Who are you talking to? Me?
Been out playing soldier again, have we? Go wash up and come help me shuck these peas.
No. Actually, I don't do pea shucking anymore. I'm trying to cut back, you see. She turns from you long enough to produce a basket that, like her, is shimmering and semi-transparent. And no complaints. You've got to eat your vegetables if you want to grow up strong and be a real soldier one day. I don't want to be a soldier. I want to sing. Just like we agreed, right? She watches you out of the corner of her eye. I made no such deal. What are you talking about? No. Clearly, Glindur understands that there's something, that this is an apparition. So we're going to say nothing at all and let it fill in the blanks, lest we shock it out of whatever kind of memory this might be.
Soldiers are important people.
Okay.
They defend the weak and punish the wicked.
All
You're too
right.
young to understand now, but there are lots of wicked people.
The way you say wicked worries
People
me.
like the man who murdered your father.
Okay. She crushes another husk between finger and thumb. I'm not sure you should be filling a child's mind with this, honestly, madam. Remind me what happened to my father.
Before you were born, the Glanfathans attacked settlers like us.
Okay.
They said we'd knocked over some of their special Adra rocks. That's why they call it the Broken Stone War.
Okay.
They got very angry, and so they came into our villages and killed many people. Your father was one of them.
He was one of the people the Glanfathans killed? Well, she's just basically explained that. Oh, well, actually, I suppose you could take it as, like, my father was one of the Glanfathans, but I doubt that's where this is going. I think Glinda would just say, I see.
That's why you'll be a soldier one day. To protect and to avenge.
I mean, I can appreciate this part, but that part,
Why don't you go back out and play?
I'm not sure about that.
I'll finish up here.
I feel that the mother is forcing her thirst for revenge onto the son, and that's not going to end well. Okay, well, we've clearly got some choices to make. We've got 3 exits, by the looks of it. Up, down, or across, I guess. I think I'm going to go this way. I don't necessarily want to transition anywhere, but before we go down anywhere, let's find out what's on this floor. But I think that is going to happen in the very next episode. So I do hope you're enjoying the series so far, and will be joining me for the next episode. But until then, and as always, do take care.